Engage. I'm Molly Wallace, a Smartsheet Customer Success Manager, and I'm here with Lua Obrien, a Category Director with OXO in New York, who loves the Met, Brooklyn, and the OXO no-spill ice cube tray. We also have Adrienne Wong, a go-to-market manager at Hydro Flask, who lives in Bend, Oregon, and loves mushroom hunting with her Great Pyrenees. Welcome, Adrienne and Lua. Thank you so much for joining us today. Lua, Adrienne, I've had the pleasure of working with both of you over the last several years, but would love for you to please share with the audience a bit about you and your roles. Lua, we'll start with you.
Hi, I'm Lua Obrien. I'm a Category Director at OXO. I run a team of product managers and engineers who are responsible for bringing OXO products to market. Our team focuses on food storage and hydration.
And hi, I'm Adrienne Wong. I'm the Senior Go-to-Market Manager at Hydro Flask, and I work with the cross-functional global team to help bring products and our new colors to market. And then I also spend a lot of time with, as does Lua, with process definition and improvement, and a lot of that is done in Smartsheet.
And how did the two of you connect? So I know that OXO and Hydro Flask are part of the same parent company, Helen of Troy. But you are definitely based on opposite coasts. So how did the two of you connect, and when did you first connect, and did Smartsheet play a role in that?
So Lua and I first met at our Housewares PD Summit. It was in early 2018, and that was focused on sharing best practices from both the Hydro Flask and the OXO brand. And that was the first time. It was great to meet Lua, and it was also the first time that we showed Smartsheet to the OXO team.
And then Adrienne and I went to Engage together in the fall of 2018 with a couple other people from OXO who also work on Smartsheet with me. And we had a great weekend together, going to all of the different classes and presentations and really learning a ton about Smartsheet. Adrienne and I also talk all the time over video chat, over regular chat, and do a ton of work together in optimizing both the Hydro Flask and OXO Smartsheet system.
I was there too at Engage 2018. It was my first week at Smartsheet. So
we missed you.
All right. So one thing I love about my job is when I talk to customers all day, every day. I love when a customer has one of those light bulb moments, while we're on a call, where they realize Smartsheet is more powerful than they thought, or they realize this is going to change everything. Would love to hear from both of you if you have had those light bulb aha moments and what that might have been. Adrienne, I'll start with you.
So we definitely had a lot of wheels turning after that Engage conference, because all four of us just realized how the possibilities of Smartsheet in other ways than we thought about. And then I really got into it more after we decided to kind of upgrade our solution. We got a launch package. We had someone come in and train our whole team on how to better use Smartsheet. And then I worked closely with somebody to upgrade it again. So he showed me that we could do it without Control Center, but definitely saw the value and the automation of Control Center. So it was a very easy sell to my manager. And Control Center has been awesome for us since it rolls up all of this information in a very easy way. And that was a great aha moment for me.
Great. Lua, how about you?
I think my first aha moment was when Adrienne gave me all the logins to play with her Smartsheet program. And I was so impressed with how flexible it was, how easy it was to use, how it was my first time ever logging into the system, and I already knew how to create a schedule and edit things. Flexibility is so important for OXO. We make so many different types of products, from spatulas to coffee makers, that we need a system that is going to be able to flex with us, and we're going to be able to edit ourselves to make it the most useful system possible.
Speaking about product development, tell us a little bit more about those processes, and how has Smartsheet really helped you to evolve and enhance those processes? Lua, we could start with you.
So the OXO product managers are responsible for product development from concept all the way through to shipping from our factories. It's a really long process with a ton of different steps in it. When Adrienne and I started working together, we both came with our separate processes and started looking for places where Hydro Flask was doing things better, where OXO was doing things better, and where we could start to align our processes and bring them together a little bit more. This involved a lot of work from so many teams at OXO and Hydro Flask, and what it's allowed us to do is create a more efficient product development process and bring better products to market that really suit our consumers' needs and that we're so excited about.
Yeah, and I'll just add on to that, totally agree. As Lua spoke to earlier, it's just super easy to use, very flexible. Within, as she stated, we have all different kinds of products, both at OXO and Hydro Flask. We have soft goods, we have our bottles with very different timelines and different tasks. So it allows you to have different templates depending on the type of projects, and then it's super flexible for the product manager to update it to the realities. Another great thing is it has sort of like a baseline, so you can compare your actual dates to what you were targeting, and that helps as you're doing look-backs and seeing how to continue to refine the process, and also points out where there's risks or gaps.
I would add to that it's made our data collection so much easier. There's so much data that comes out of this multi-year process, and in the past it had been in lots of different systems, people's emails, people's heads, and this allowed us to see exactly how long everything takes. So we're giving more realistic dates out, figuring out where we can speed things up, and figuring out where we need to make things longer.
Lua, tell me a little bit about how you got your team at OXO on board with Smartsheet. I know that obviously these days we have a lot of different tools and systems. Tell me how you got your team's buy-in and got them on board with Smartsheet.
So when we started Smartsheet at OXO, I took what Adrienne had built, modified it for our teams, added some new tweaks, and then I had a group of OXO product managers and engineers from all of our different teams at OXO give us their feedback on, does this system work for you? What type of tweaks do you want to see? Does this seem accurate to the workflow that you're already doing? And I took all of their feedback and created an even better system from that. What that meant was that when we rolled it out to everybody else, so many people had already weighed in on it and seen how much better it could make their jobs that they acted as kind of ambassadors for the system. And on every team, there were a couple people who were super users and really excited about it, who helped create a groundswell of support for the system and just made the rollout really easy and smooth.
I love that. Adrienne, did you take a similar approach at Hydro Flask?
Yes, we did. After the success of the rollout at OXO, and as we were upgrading our system, definitely took those best practices. So we had subject matter experts from each department, engineering, operations, manufacturing, engineering, to be part of the collaboration in building out our updated templates and checklists. Lua and I keep going back and forth and sharing other ways that we've improved and other places that we've used Smartsheet and share that, and then Lua will take it and make it even better and then share it again, and it's a great collaboration.
Yeah, we just keep stealing our best ideas from each other.
Sharing.
That's what it's all about. Great. So lastly, I mean, what's next for both OXO and Hydro Flask, both for the business as well as with Smartsheet? Adrienne, we'll start with you.
Yeah, so it's already started some kind of organically. People see the value and the benefit and how easy it is to use Smartsheet. So hoping for it to be used in even more functions. So right now we're working on a solution in marketing and packaging with their own control center, and it's really cool because it links back into the NPD schedule for some things, and then vice versa. So again, hope to continue building it out and seeing it used more is kind of our source of truth for timelines and our new product development.
And we have similar goals at OXO. So the system's really fleshed out in the product development part of our process. And right now we're mostly pushing information out to different teams. And in the future, what I'm hoping is that we can have more teams involved, start to put their processes in, and create a really robust, all linked together system.
Great. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciated your time, and was an excellent conversation.
Great to be here.
Thanks so much, Molly.